Hello everyone, I'm Robin with robinswreathery. Welcome. See if we can get comments here. Okay. Wow. It's actually working. That's a first. Must be because it's in the afternoon. I don't know. Alright, we're going to be working today with our new tier tray kit. Now, waiting for... Well, it was working. I was hopeful. Hopefully it'll pop on. I don't know. It's working on Facebook, but I'm not seeing comments, and it's working on YouTube, but I'm not seeing video. Welcome to my world. Alright, we're going to get started today. We got a couple of things going here. So, I don't know why it says it's waiting. Maybe because of the delay. Hey, Peggy! I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Hey, Nanny Dot. Alright. Well, we're just going to roll with it. That's how we go. Alright, we're going to be working with our new tier tray kit today. It is the coffee one. Well, you're there, but for some reason, YouTube is like waiting for the feed. I don't know why. But anyhow, we have our coffee Noom. We now have stands for the Noom, so if you've bought the Noom in the past, your next order, just send me a comment. I will send you the stand for the Noom. Alright. But what I've already done is I've already painted and put everything together because I ran out of the good glue, so we had to improvise. So, you get one sign that has a coffee bean on it. And that's 1, 2, 3 pieces. Then this one has the back, the letters coffee and but first. And then we have the little window pane here with the mug and the steam rising off of the coffee. Now it went out. Maybe if I go back in. Nope, that doesn't do it either. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with it. So, heck with it. Anyhow, we have a new Tassel Maker. So, we're going to use that today. Now, there are several ways you could do this. You could put these attached to the tassel, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually do it a different way today. We are going to attach these. So I think I'll start with the letter E on the end first. So I'm going to actually thread these on a piece of rope, and we're going to hang it from our tier tray. This is our tier tray shelf. And there are links in the description to all of that. I know I'm probably losing. Let me just go completely out and try and come back in. Because I know there are some people that just watch on YouTube, and I don't want to miss their comments. There we go. Hey, Monica, there it is. Now it's working. All right, thank you. So, we're going to go ahead and do this. Actually, let's start out with the letter C for coffee. Aren't these adorable? They're little travel mugs. We had so much fun with this set. I went and used all the paint markers for the brown and the teal and the peach. These 3. And then I used the white chalk paint that is white Adirondack for the back I like that white better than I do the acrylic. So that's what we went with. Now it won't let me pull up. It was really weird. The other night I wasn't getting half the comments, hey Nanny Dot, that were on Facebook. So I'm actually going to put like a knot here and see if we can create some distance. Actually, I know what I'll do. I'll go back down through and tie it, because I kind of want to evenly space them apart. And we're going to need some tape. So let's go ahead and put some tape on there on the end so it cooperates. Yeah, it's freaky, and YouTube or Facebook is rolling out something new, so there's all these changes that I have to go back in and make sure that they're updated. So it's probably going to be a nightmare. I think I want a little more just to be on the safe side. I can always trim it if we don't need it. But see what I'm doing? I'm just going back through and creating like a knot. So it's kind of holding it in place. So I'm going up, down, until I place it where I want it. And then I'll come back through. Because I'm going to hang this, I think, from the top up here. I think that's going to be a cute decoration. But I kind of want to evenly space them so I have the word coffee all across the top. There we go. Well, I kind of stabbed my finger today. Oh, I'm a wreck. I'll tell you what. It is what it is. Alright. So yeah, I was bleeding all over. So we're about that distance apart. And then I'm just going back down through. Because if I tied a knot, these holes are too big and I don't think the knot would keep them in the right place. So I kind of like doing it this way. See? Then I can evenly space them. So just make sure I can spell. Okay, comments are working fine so far. I hope that they're working okay on Facebook. If not, when I go back, I will find them like I did the other night. Okay, we are looking good. I know, right? I love this. I don't know if these have names on them. They should. It just says pea green, so I imagine that means peacock green. And then I use the dark brown. And what did they call the other one? Coral pink. That's pretty good. Because she has kind of some peach and pink in her. So I kind of wanted to put some in the design. So that's why I went back with that. Hey, Diane. Did you get moved yet? Still packing? Diane is in England, and she's moving out of her flat into a new place near the beach. Jealous. Diana sent me some beautiful pictures of England. All right, one more. Then I have to show you what's being shipped out tomorrow to Peggy. Peggy loved the lighthouse stamp. And I had told everyone Monday night we have more. So she chose the wave and the sand dollar one. So we got them cut. Alright, so there's our little banner that says coffee. And I want to leave enough rope. Let me take my gnome off here. I want to leave enough rope on either side so I can tie it to the back of this to hold it in place. So I think we're good about right here. I just want it to drape across the front. Now, like I said, we could have used this with the felt ball tassel. What you call that? See what I mean? I should just tie this. Chain? Not really a chain. Rope. This is our tier tray, the one we have in the shop that's looks like chicken wire. Y'all know I love Farmhouse. I think I want to move that one up a little more. Hey Joanne, welcome. And I have another new item coming out. I will be making these for wreath attachments, and they're going to go with a wreath sign that's going to match this. So that will be coming up probably this weekend, because we got so much stuff set up to show next week after the holiday. Move this up just a little further. Come on. I'm glad we're getting comments today. Shows Facebook is working, I guess. For a change. Okay, so those are just going to be draped across the front to spell out coffee. Then we're going to put our little girl gnome up here. I think this we're going to put there. And then best first. But first, I mean, no. I think I want that down there. But first, we'll put this up here with her. And then we got our coffee bean sign. And that'll go down below. Now, what I plan on doing here, let me move this back a little. And let's plug in. We might need this. I also, thank you very much. Yeah, no, this is the 1.5 inch, Peggy. It's the espresso latte cappuccino. So I have these little spoons, and I thought it'd be cute. There was a reject in here in my little felted balls. It was actually one of the felted balls cut in half. So I thought I would just make little cute coffee beans out of them and lay them on there. Also, this is another idea. I have these crafty bee scissors, and I'm just going to make 3 cuts here. And I got a little sugar cube. So I think we're going to put 3 sugars. That one looks not like a sugar cube. So I'm just making 1 cut, another cut, and then another cut. And then we got sugar cubes. Now, excuse me, we've got some of this string. So I think what we'll do is we'll just put a bow on this spoon. Can't tie worth a darn today. So let's redo it. There we go. Y'all having a good day? Thank you for sprinkling. If y'all wouldn't mind hitting that share button, it would mean a lot. There we go. Is glue working yet? Yes. So I'm going to actually glue down the middle of this felt bead and try and squish it to make it look like a little coffee bean. Don't think I got enough in the middle. And to be on the safe side, since I am so prone to accidents today, we are going to use my pliers to squeeze that. I don't know, they really don't look like coffee beans now. Looked better in my head than on paper. Well, we can just do that. We'll put it up there. Just like that. We'll put the sugars up there. Well, come on now. I'm going to be messing with those. Those are going on at the end, because I am not going to mess with those. Trying to get that coffee bean squished in the middle. We could leave the coffee beans on the shelf. Not liking that rope. I think I'm going to change it to ribbon. But I don't have the color I want over here, so I'll probably change it when I'm done. Okay, so there's some coffee beans. There's some sugar. So, let's get started on our tassel. We now have a new tassel maker in the shop. The link is in the description. This has 4.5, 3.5, 2.5. So, I'm going to show you how to make a tassel. First thing we're going to do is we're going to glue a piece, not glue, tape a piece across the top, because when we're done, we want to use that to tie it up. That might work too. Peggy suggested packing peanut might work as a piece of coffee bean. So I'm just kind of putting it there and going to tape it there too, so it stays in place. There we go. Now I'm going to go for a 4.5. All right. So this is what you're going to do. I'm actually going to hold it here, and I'm just going to be wrapping around. Okay. Wrap, 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 wrap. Oh, not with that one. I'm not. That's the end of that one. We don't want that. We want to start a new piece. So wrap, 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 wrap. Now I want to throw some of this in there. So I'm actually going to wrap that too. Let's do that this way. These felted beads are very popular, felted or wooden. Then I have a piece of ribbon here that I thought was pretty. Let's see if we can get that around twice. Ooh, we can. Woohoo! Alright, and then I'm going to wrap this around again. Okay, now this is what you're going to do. You're going to kind of push it to the middle so you have this opening here. So I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to put this through here because I'm going to wrap this around a couple of times to hold the middle of the tassel. So I want to really get it tight. So I'm just going to crisscross these two. Well, come on already. There we go. Now I can knot this if I want, or I can glue it. And I think I'm going to glue it. We'll see how this works. So we got that, and we got that. So I think what I'm going to do is like twist it, put a little bead of glue under there, twist it, and get it really tight. Like that. Just kind of get that in the glue. Seriously? Oh my gosh. Some people just don't know when to quit. There. Reported. Please ignore that crap. Some people have nothing better to do than bother people. Seriously. Sorry about that. There. Okay. We got all that stuff off there. I think I am going to put a little knot just to be on the safe side. Okay, and then we're going to trim this. And what I like about this is it really keeps this neat up top. And if you want your tassel to look nice, you want to keep it neat up top. So now what we're going to do is we're going to tie the top. That's the whole thing when you're doing a tassel. You really want it to look good. Nothing worse than a floppy tassel. Then you're going to trim down here. And then slide it off. And then you're going to trim up your ends. And there you got your tassel. Now I could have put more on there if I wanted it fuller, but the object is to kind of pile ribbons and rope and just a little bit of everything in there to kind of really spruce it up. There we go. All right. So that's our tassel maker. I hope it lets you all comment because I had to get rid of that guy, right? Yeah, Peggy's getting one. All right, so now we're back to our beaded chain, I guess you could call it. Now I can, if I want to really make this look nice, is take the end of this and put it through here and tie it directly down that hole. There we go. That way we've tied it directly to the chain itself. And what I can do is put a little bead of glue and attach it to the back. So I can undo this one. We don't need this one anymore because we got it. We got it attached. Thank you. Right? Don't worry. Thank you. Yep, the world's full of them. Can't do much about them. Okay, I'm going to trim this a little more. What makes them think we're even the least bit interested? Seriously. Oh my gosh. It's like those guys on Instagram that keep messaging and trying to talk to you, and it's like you're married. You're not even the least bit interested, and yet they keep those darn comments coming. I don't get it. There. All right. So now what we'll do is we'll move these down the chain. Now, what I've found with the felted beads, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little spot of glue there, just so that kind of tucks inside that bead and stays attached like that. Okay, I have a really crooked long needle, but I need this needle to get this rope through the eye of the needle. Well, in doing that, it gets really hard to get the balls past that. So, back to my crafty bee scissors. I will try and get a link, but what I do is I just go in and I make a little slit on one end and a little slit on the other, because I was trying to jam them down through my scissors, and that's how I ended up with the Band-Aid. So once you get that hole started like that, your felt bead goes on much easier, except for me, I have to use pliers to pull it the rest of the way. So see how that goes on? Now, you can use wooden beads. You can use any kind of beads for this. I just had these colors in the felted beads and thought I would use those. I thought these two colors, 3 colors, look good. So again, it's just putting a little slit in there. I mean, if you had a different needle than I did, it may work fine for you, but for me it was not. So, hi, Lady Lila. One of my puppy parents is on with one of my babies, and she's watching. And I don't know why I could not get any of your comments the other night. So, but now I get to see my baby girl. Hey, there's Tammy. That's Sophie Jean's mom. Lila's on, Lady Lila. Am I saying that right, or is it? I got 2 of my baby girls on with their mamas. Just so coordinated today. There we go. So see how easy that's gone on once I put that slit in there? It's just a matter of putting a little hole. Are you kidding me? This guy's back on again? Oh my gosh. We got somebody on YouTube that's just being downright nasty. Go away. We don't care. All right.
With my wife? No.
I don't know if any of you can delete them, but comes back on. You have my permission to delete the sucker. I've already reported them. But obviously it's not doing any good at the moment.
Okay.
See how good that, see how easy that's going through? Now I kind of want to just like lay that in front here. That's the plan anyhow.
Okay. I know that usually.
Hey Chloe, hey Sophie Jean. So what else is new? Sophie is being wild, Tammy said.
Okay.
Oh. Oh no.
Okay. I'll pass the word along.
Diane's having moving issues. Sorry to hear that, Diane. I thought you'd be all done by now.
Okay. Thank you.
Lila. Is it Lila? Layla? Lila? Lila? No, you won't see him on here, Diane. He's on YouTube. And he's being nasty. So we're just reporting, deleting. Linda has Miss Ladybug. And Tammy has Sophie Jean and Chloe from a previous letter. Yeah, I think Miss Chocolate, who they named Blanche, I think she taught Wyatt his bark again. So, I did post a video, and he's making a little character for himself. See, it's just enough for me to find it easy in, easy out with that. No problem, Monica. Don't worry about it. Okay. I think we're going to do 1, then 2, and then 3. And for the other end, I have a little extra cup that my husband made me, and I think we're going to tie that to the other end of the tassel. That's the plan. Okay, thank you. Because they're not all showing up. And I deleted and reported. I think they should have school all year round. Too many don't have anything to do. Flattered that you would find me out of the whole World Wide Web to bother, but not impressed. Oh, Sophie Jean. Sophie Jean. They always remember that clicking noise that I used to make. Nope, didn't come out the right hole. Ow. Gonna do it again. I bet. I think they need that around here. Okay. I do have enough to make a little tassel, but I really want this to be visually seen more so than the tassel. So I think we're just going to tie it on the end. But we could just wrap these two colors together. And make a short one. I mean, we've got a lot of rope here left. Let me just get this through here. So I have a top piece to tie to. And let's just do a little wrapping. Let's wrap. That way we don't waste it. Let's cut it off here. Let's tie it here. I like that we have the size on there. Lila. Miss Chocolate is Blanche Devereaux. I thought that to be funny. Don't want that. You want this. I still don't know what Mr. Black's name is. Probably have to call her. And the other sister is Izzy. Dizzy Izzy, I called her. Forgetting somebody, aren't I? No. 4 girls, 1 boy. There we go. Alright, let's just trim down here, slide her off. And let's put this through there. That way I have a tighter way of tying it on. Then we can just connect some of these and trim. Oh my gosh, buddy, girl, whoever, give it up. All right, so let's just tie all these together and then get rid of the knot. We'll just trim it. I can, Peggy. That's what's nice about our designs. The way they're in the laser, you can click, there's a thing that you can click on or off, whether you want to print them or not cut them or not cut them. So that option is available. So I can do that. And let's just even this out. So there we go. We've got a little tassel to sit in front. I'm not liking this on here, so we're going to have to find a ribbon, a real pretty ribbon to tie on there. We've got our little sugar cubes and our little coffee beans, and then these, and then where'd I put it? The cup will be coming out soon as wreath attachments to match that. And as promised, here are Peggy's stamps that are going out. This is the one we used Monday night to make the mailbox arrangement. Then we have a sand dollar one. The sand dollar is a little more square than the other two. So you got one that goes that way, one that goes this way, and waves. And these look really cute if you use baking soda with your paint to kind of give it some texture to make it look like a real foamy wave. And again, I'll send you the paint colors that go with these. So there you go. We've got our coffee. I think we need a bow up top. Let's put a bow. Now, if you wanted the mini cups, would you want them with the word coffee? Okay. Because if you do, we can do that. Always like a bow on my stuff. So take a little bit of this. You send me a message, Peggy, what exactly you want. We'll see if we can get that cut today. And then I'll just combine shipping. Like I'll set you up a separate. You just tell me what you want, and then I'll get it taken care of. So send me a private message. Oh no, I lost a sugar cube. There it is. It was a coffee bean. Okay, so there's our coffee. You're back at it again, buddy. Seriously. Oh my gosh. Hey, Joanne. Alright, so that's our coffee bean tier tray set. You've got your little mini cups. You've got, the gnomes are sold separately and now come with a base. Then you've got the coffee mug window, the sign that says "But First Coffee," and then the coffee bean. So you have actually 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces that come with it. And these will be listed as of this afternoon, and I will get this finished and get this listed sometime tomorrow. I will post on my Facebook page when it's listed, so you'll be able to find it. I did say I'll just set up a separate listing. Okay? So just let me know if you want how you want it, if you want the letters on there too. That's bothering me because it's not straight. There we go. Okay? All right. I will see you all Monday, 7:30. Y'all have a great weekend and stay safe. Thanks, Nanny Dot. All right.